As a Nonprofit Leadership Alliance student who is looking to land his or her first job in the nonprofit sector, it is important to use every channel available to you to find a new job. Informational interviews can be one of the most beneficial parts of your job search, as it combines networking, research, and one-on-one advice from nonprofit professionals that have the careers that are of interest to you. The Alliance Management Institute, or AMI, provides the opportunity for students to speak with talented professionals who work for some of the nation's leading nonprofits. The Alliance encourages you to also use your personal networks, LinkedIn, and other networks to schedule these on your own. The following is a mock informational interview to help prepare you for AMI and other opportunities moving forward.
Well, Andrew, what can I do for you today?
Well, first I want to thank you, Adam, for letting me come and speak to you. I'm very close to completing my nonprofit degree, and I'm excited to go into the nonprofit sector. And I wanted to ask you a few questions just to gain some insight, to your role here at Campfire. So first and foremost, I'm curious, how did you get started in your nonprofit career?
Well, the big thing is I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to help people, especially people that were in need.
So from your experience, in the nonprofit sector, have you identified some skills that you think are beneficial for a nonprofit professional to have?
Well, quite a few. Number one, you've got to have patience. Patience with coworkers, patience with people, patience for funding, patience for programming. Next thing is you've got to have people skills. Non-for-profit, we're in the business of people. You've got to love people, and you've got to be willing to deal with the great people, and you've got to be willing to deal with some of the difficult people. You've also got to have communication skills. You've got to be able to clearly communicate what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to do.
How does one progress in the nonprofit sector?
Dedicate yourself to the organization. Dedicate yourself to the program if it's a program. Dedicate yourself to learning the history of everything about the organization. At the end of the day, nobody should know more about that program than you.
So I'm curious to know, Adam, as a student who is about to receive his nonprofit degree, is there any counsel or recommendation you can give me going into the interview process for a nonprofit position against those students who possibly have another type of degree or possibly more work experience than I do?
Well, that's a great question. Before I answer that, I just want to stress that school is important. College is important. Certification is important. You need to get all of that knowledge. You need to absorb it. You need to get the experience level. But when the interview time comes and when you've applied for this position that you really think you're the right person for, let your passion show. Everyone's got great background. Everyone's got certification, which you need. But at the end of the day, you come in with that experience, you come in with that knowledge, you come in with that degree, that certification, and then you take it up a level and you show them who you are.
Alrighty, Adam. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to come and speak with you today. I appreciate all the information that you've shared with me.
Remember, networking through informational interviews is an ongoing activity. Savvy nonprofit professionals are constantly developing networks throughout their careers. This can lead to additional employment opportunities, as well as making you more effective in your current job by providing you with professional colleagues, mentors, and resources. If you invest in building relationships to gain information about work that interests you and to connect with others, you may network your way into an ideal nonprofit position sooner than you think.